You've, from my perspective, made some pretty audacious claims, and you haven't documented any of them yet. You've said things like the Jews, we just know, everybody knows that the Jews were polytheistic.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying polytheism, because those two
the
concepts...
word means many gods.
Well, polytheism and monotheism are both, terms created by Philo of Alexandria, which post-date the New Testament anyway.
But the words have a particular etymology.
I would say more monolatry. I wouldn't say polytheism. I would say it's more fair to say monolatry, recognition of multiple heavenly deities or beings, a covenant with Yahweh alone. I don't think that's controversial or audacious. I think that's just historical. I think that the issue is you want to present it of, okay, I want you to find exactly that exact wording in the Bible, and I say you can find the wording in the Bible, but you have to you can spar back and forth on what it means. So you have to look at the ancient context of it, and that overwhelmingly points to the fact that this monolatrist idea is consistent with the Old Testament.
This is the common framework, or part of the common framework for all these mystery religions. This already looks a lot like Christianity, right? So, so it's kind of like already we've been clued in here. There are other trends in Hellenistic religion. Petra Pekenin has written a good book on this, about these 4 big trends in religion, particularly in these mystery religions, in the centuries leading up to Christianity, and Christianity also conforms to all of those 4. One of them is syncretism, meaning combining a foreign cult deity with Hellenistic elements. So basically, Christianity is a Jewish mystery religion, where they took the Jewish cult deity and their theology and ideas and merged it with these Hellenistic elements, like the ones I just listed, to create something new that is, in their view, the truest form and final form of Judaism. Another feature that's common to all these religions is henotheism. Now, monotheism is the view that there's just one God, period. However, the term God, like divinity, referred to lots of things. So angels and demons were referred to with the same terminology as gods. So really, Judaism wasn't properly monotheistic. It was actually henotheistic. There's one God above all the others, and he created all the others or rules over all the others. And this was a common feature of all these religions. They look very similar in this regard. What Judaism brought to it is called monolatry, which means worshiping only one God, which is different from monotheism and different from henotheism. So it wasn't properly monotheistic. It was actually monolatric and henotheistic. And Christianity looks like this too. And that's why when you look at, like, you have this subordinate God in the role of Jesus, who's a divinity, not necessarily called God, but he is a divine figure, really an archangel in their parlance. You're looking at this same henotheistic feature, and it actually makes more sense in the context of Judaism than people think.